Over the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game ahead, pushing out distractions and getting into the zone. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sideline, we've got Allie LaForce. And let's look at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs approach. You take a look at the Rockets. They're hoping to make some moves from the number 5 spot before the start of the playoffs.
I think for Houston, they have to be proud of what they accomplished so far. But they also feel they've left some wins on the table and that their best basketball is yet to come.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Inside, Smith and Şengün. And it's Shepherd in at the point guard position. And for the Bucks, inside they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Jang in at the small forward position. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Playing some bully ball inside. Giannis using his size and frame to get his finish.
Houston working the ball around. For 3, Smith. The rebound by the Bucks. And it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from the Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Picked by Smith. Into the lane. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Shepherd. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back over to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Antetokounmpo. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Antetokounmpo, right side. Step back and fire. Smith with the rebound. Just over a minute and a half in. Back to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. The 3 from Thompson. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Now here's Durant. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game. And it's Shepherd missing.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo. We'll stand the postseason is just around the corner now. How hard is it to stay focused when you know the season is coming to an end?
Well, it's certainly hard for those teams that have locked in their spots. It's very easy to lose focus here in the home stretch. But for those still fighting for a spot, finishing well in the regular season has got to be the priority right now.
Here's Rollins. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Stolen by Thompson. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. For 3, Durant. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Durant's got 5 now.
On the catch and shoot, Durant is so effective. You have to run him off his shot.
Antetokounmpo outside. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Rollins. Thompson pulls it in.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Eason's checked in. the Bucks leading by 5. Pass to Rollins. Now Porter. Here's Jang. The 3. And no good. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Now here's Porter. Still no points. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
This is why this team loves involving Antetokounmpo in pick and rolls, because the D has no answers for it.
Here's Durant. They double team Durant. Here's Şengün. And the 3 off target. And so Porter will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Houston. Outside Durant. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Rollins. There's 45 seconds left in the first. Buries it down low. Antetokounmpo has got 12 points in the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Smith outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Outside Porter. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count the basket. 14 points for him.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Here's Durant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
And so it's Milwaukee closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And more. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Trent Jr. and Kuzma on the wings. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then it's Green. And it's Nance in at the power forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just a reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Plenty of power behind that move from Portis. He likes hammering it down with as much authority as possible.
Let's get an update on Amen Thompson from Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Houston. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. And we know this type of injury can be a long road. However, the bright side at the moment is that they believe he may be able to play. Fingers crossed.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Well, look, injuries take a mental toll as well. These guys all want to be contributing to the best of their ability. It's tough to sit out and watch.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Back to you.
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Nance. Jang comes in for Kuzma, and it's Rollins in for Trent. And then for Houston, Durant comes in for Okogie, and it's Amin Thompson in for Holiday. Bucks on D. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Pass to Eason. Takes the three. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Rollins, defended by Thompson. Outside for Green. Fires the three. Durant pulls it in. Rockets trail by 12. Here's Thompson, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And attacking with reckless abandon, somehow Thompson able to get through.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Bucks. And Stan, you coached a bunch of seasons in the league. What's an issue that you face that maybe the average fan doesn't know?
Well, look, I think the thing that fans really underrate about the game is how intelligent these guys are. So it's not really an issue that I face because I was lucky to have smart guys. But I think fans underestimate how much basketball intelligence factors in when you're talking about the best players in this game.
Thompson left side. Just 5 on the clock. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Houston with another miss. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Turner. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Turner. It's good on the putback.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 13. Now here's Thompson. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Stan, how about Bucks coach Doc Rivers? This season has moved into 6th on the all-time wins list.
Well, B.A., an amazing accomplishment for Doc Rivers passing George Karl. And within reach now of 4th all-time if he can stay at it a little longer.
The Bucks making a switch here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. And then for Houston, Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Smith comes in for Finney-Smith. And it's Shepard in for Eason. That one misses for Turner. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Durant, the pass to Capella. Takes a three. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
A minute 39 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Antetokounmpo. Smith with the rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Outside Durant. Launches it. Yes. And a nice assist from Thompson. Durant's got 15 points.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Miles Turner.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
Outside Porter. Down low. Here's Turner. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Well, at almost 7 feet tall, Turner is more than capable of scoring inside, especially when he goes up with confidence.
Durant looking around. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, the most impressive thing about Durant's career is his efficiency as a scorer. Given the amount of defensive attention he draws, it's quite impressive.
He's off on the second. Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, BA's certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
Pass to Shepherd. Outside Durant. Picked it! Now Milwaukee moving it up. Back to Jang. Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't hit from in close. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. You guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. First up for the Magic, they'll be up against the Pistons out in Detroit. Tip-off is 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Shifting gears now, what a game we've seen from Giannis in that first half.
I'll take it one further.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Well, that's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward, and it's Shepherd in at the point. Putting the 3 and 3 and D. The best long-range shooters at the small forward spot. Our numbers since the All-Star break. You look at Prince. Boy, he's a sniper. Third best three-point shooter in the league. And of course, Kevin Durant,
These guys show unbelievable consistency shooting the three. It's not the only skill they have, but it helps make them extremely dangerous.
Well, it really shows you the evolution of the three spot. Wings often have a more 3 and D focus now.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Guys?
A new wrinkle. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
He's a true scoring machine. Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. He is just relentless.
Here's Shepherd. And yep, it's good.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Milwaukee leading by 9. Here's Antetokounmpo. 20 points for him. Pass to Chang. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Houston. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. And here's Shepherd for 3. Chang pulls it in. Chang's got his 4th rebound in this one. Over to the left wing. Outside Porter. Fires for 3. The rebound by Shepherd. Pass to Thompson. Turner against Şengün. And here's Shepherd for 3. No good there.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Rollins. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And here's Porter outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Porter's got 5 now.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
Oh, the response. Durant.
And he's really made his mark with the three-pointer today. And that's another big one.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for A.J. Green.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
Now here's Porter. He's got 5. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis with the finish.
This strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and of course, controlling the boards. I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Chang. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Rockets trail by 11. And here's Smith. Antetokounmpo covering for 3. Durant. Giannis with the rebound. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Nice D from Durant. Houston has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Porter with the steal. Here's the break. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Şengün.
An assertive drive by Porter. I mean, he goes right into the defense and picks up the foul.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Porter.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis has checked in for Turner, and Kuzma's subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And then for Houston, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Finney Smith comes in for Smith, and Eason subbed in for Shepherd.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Durant finds Eason. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Eason's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And passing is something Durant has really worked on. And you see the results with the sweet dime right there.
Outside Porter. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third quarter. Back to Portis. Pure from three-point range. Portis has got 8 points.
Well, listen, Portis certainly doesn't lack confidence off the catch. He feels like he can score anytime down the floor.
Now Durant. 22 points for him. Outside Eason. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Rollins. Rollins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
Here's Durant. Looming large, KD.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Kuzma outside. And the bucket is good. Kuzma's gotten his second bucket. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. A.J. Green is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Portis in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Şengün, a screen on Kuzma. Eason. He buries it from 3.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Antetokounmpo outside. Kuzma against Eason. Shot clock at 6. Kuzma, the pass to Green. From the corner. Antetokounmpo. Bam! Antetokounmpo has got 24.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Okogie. 3-pointer. And Houston, another 3.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Milwaukee leading by 11. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's marked by Finney Smith. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Kuzma for 3. Okogie pulls down the board.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Eason, pass to Holiday. Houston working the ball around. Here's Okogie. Pass to Finney Smith. Puts up a 3. Sinks it from distance. Finney Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Jang comes in for Kuzma. Rollins, he's checked in for Trent. And it's Porter Jr. in for Green. And then for Houston, Kevin Durant comes in for Okogie. And it's Thompson in for Holiday. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle, and despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Rockets trail by 8. Outside, Finney-Smith. Back to Durant. Oh, KD against contact inside.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Pass to Turner. Porter fires!
And such a threat with the basketball. Porter Jr. gets those fouls often.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
They've also been showing a standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
And he's good on the first of 3. Houston making some changes. Smith comes in for Finney-Smith. And it's Shepard in for Eason. And the second free throw is good. And he makes all 3. Rockets trail by 9. And here's Durant. Thompson scanning the floor. Şengün, the screen. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
Well, you love their execution to get back in it. This game's very much in reach for them.
Turner outside. Got a piece of it. Here's Rollins. Oh, no good on the dunk.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Here's Shepard. Here's Thompson. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
Tough bucket, the Greek freak.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
Durant with it. He's against Jang. Rebounded by Porter. The Bucks leading by 7. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Porter. Puts up the tray. Şengün pulls it down. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th.
My goodness, the rookie, Shepard, has some ice in his veins.
Smith against Antetokounmpo. .44 seconds left in the game. And now we've got an intentional foul.
15 foul.
The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And so they foul intentionally.
Personal foul.
Take a break. 2 seconds.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line. Converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
Timeout called. Houston. There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Durant.
Courageous play inside by Durant. Just absorbing the foul and still putting up the shot.
At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. So he gets them both. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul.
First, and that increases the lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Houston with the ball. 26 seconds left in the fourth. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo, and an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
So we see the Bucks get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end.